Okay, so this is the summary of everything we've talked in this module. The base of all the animation, we're going to understand it as posing plus timing. In one side, we're going to consider the pose as the most important part or task of all the animation process, and we're going to be working very hard in all this course in order to get very good poses, to understand and to try to make our best in order to deliver the information that we want to deliver in the best way as we can, with a very strong appeal feeling into all of them. Timing, on the other hand, we also seen that is the other big pillar of the animation process. This is the rhythmic structure that all our poses follows, and we also have seen that how timing adds a layer of emotion on top of all the poses that we do. And basically these two main pillars sets the pattern of the workflow that we are going to be doing in this process of blocking. We're going to be doing posing, timing, posing, timing, posing, timing. The workflow itself is represented by this diagram that we have already explored, and we're going to be focused mainly in the workflow that we can use as animators and see how this can correspond to the workflow on production. In each step, we're going to be focusing in different aspects of the animation, sticking to the plan and sticking to the dates that we have to deliver. And that's when the schedule comes into action and makes our workflow or makes our animation to be delivered on time, and also help us to to free ourselves from all the worries, because we are capable of trusting our workflow that is being planned, so we can just be creatively free for the time that we have in each specific stage. All of this we're going to be doing with a very special mindset, which is the 2D mindset, which basically speaking is that nothing is going to happen if we don't do it. So we will be using the 12 principles of animation, not as rules. Instead, we will use them as a system to read the reality and everything that surrounds us. And as the base of this course, and as the main, let's say, tip for all of you in order to improve and continue in your career, we're going to be using the oldest of all the learning system, probably the most effective, the most instinctive, which is learning by imitation, observing and imitation, or observing and copy. This is something that we've done since we are kids, and this is what is done in all the rest of the arts. So we're going to be following the same system here in this course. So all that being said, let's go.